Alright, everyone, I'm back to complete Linnea's Naturalist archive. So, let's jump into it. Nocturnal Blossom. These will all go pretty fast. I'm going to bed. I should probably switch to a team with Linnea just in case. So let's go figure it out for now.
Lumi, time to go! Huh?
Linnea makes the necessary preparations for the investigation. Oh no blossoms are growing here as well. I'll gather some. You're being mean, Meta. I just wanted you to have fun on your adventure. Why do you have to say things like that? If you don't stop acting on every little whim, others are going to get frustrated with you too. I'll stop acting on a whim. I have my own plans too. Wow, plans, huh? You're dismissing me again. I'm not talking to you anymore. Even if you regret it later, it'll be too late. Linnea, Meta was being... As Vesa fumbles through the story of what happened, it becomes clear that it was just a typical little squall of kids. No matter how I look at it, I wasn't the one at fault, right? Then I wasn't wrong either. Big sis Linnea. Sometimes these things just happen. No one's really at fault, but things still don't turn out the way we want them to. Oh, it's like the story of the two sisters amongst the Frostmoon Scions that the Nocturnal Blossom represents. Story of two sisters? Yes, I've heard there were once two sisters among the Frostmoon Scions. They were very different in personality, like the Nocturnal Blossoms, one red, one blue. Both sisters did what they believed was right, but because of that, they went their separate ways. They said that the younger sister never forgave her elder sister for leaving her behind, even though the elder sister went on to save countless lives. In the end, up until they died, the two never saw each other again. Oh, I didn't know the Frostmoon Scions had stories like that. Neither. I heard it from a traveling bard. Maybe there's some embellishment in it. Was it Venti? So it's a made-up story. Well, even if the story isn't entirely true, the lesson it carries is still sound, right? Neither of them thought they were in the wrong. Both were certain their own choice was the right one, but their choices meant they lost each other forever. If proving you're right means losing a friend, which would you choose? And it's such a existential question for kids. Actually, a few spontaneous little detours on my adventure aren't so bad. Yeah, come to think of it, the time Meta spends adventuring with me is precious. If I keep changing my mind, we might not get to enjoy anything at all. I'll plan things better next time. I'm glad to see you two getting along again. Next time, Vesta and I go on an adventure, we'll bring any unusual stones to find back to Speranza. Sounds good. Thanks in advance then. It's a very good. Alright, unlock special lecture. Hope this isn't also a weekly unlock kind of thing, because that would be unfortunate. Things have to finish off the rest and SNES.
I can't believe it's not just the Moonglow fireflies. Even cats can get eaten. Yerva. Make sure you keep a close eye on Pavlov the next time you take him for a walk.
Don't worry so much. Pavlov's a lot bigger than a cat. Besides, they're just plants. What's the worst they could do?
I remember a certain fresh-faced adventurer saying something similar, right before coming face to face with a hexadecatonic mandragora.
Hexadecatonic Mandragora. Awesome!
Oh. What are you all hollering about, huh? I heard the commotion from miles away. Is this some sort of class?
Yep, it sure is. Linnea's telling us all about her recent findings.
That sounds fun. Can I sit in? Can
Of
sit in,
course.
sorry.
Please take a seat. Since we're on the subject of hexadecatonic mandragoras, there's another notable variety of plant that can be found near Void Sea Outlook.
You must mean Winter Ice Leia.
Spot on! I'm talking about Winter Icely.
Hey, Yerva, that's cheating! Linnea didn't even finish asking.
Sorry, I got carried away and jumped the gun. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more questions to answer.
So is it
Right,
the
Linnea?
Isley or Isley?
Enough for everyone! Get your answers at the ready, and you'll all have the chance to earn yourselves a sugar sculpture.
Ooh, a sweet, sweet sugary reward! Come on, Traveler. This is our time to shine.
I won't go easy on this position. It'll be like taking candy from kids.
Don't worry, I'll let you in on a secret. Katya's prepared enough sugar sculptures for everyone.
Oh, in that case, we'll have to show them just how smart we are.
Right, back to the topic at hand. There's actually an interesting story about Winter Icely. Legend has it that this plant held a deep connection to the King of Winter Icely. Now, the King of Winter Icely had a brother, whose own symbolic plant is something you should all be very familiar with. Can anyone tell me what it is?
I wonder if it's midsummer berries.
Correct! The answer is midsummer berries.
I guess that is hell. I did not know the answer.
Midsummer berries! All I know is Katya and Aino both make delicious midsummer tort.
Midsummer berries are the symbol of the King of Midsummer Oak, brother to the King of Winter Icely. Legend has it that these two twins have been fighting since birth. They each take turns killing the other, only to be resurrected once more. Each rules their own season, with this cycle of death and rebirth continuing until the end of time.
That's so sad. Despite being connected by blood. Katya once told me good relationships have nothing to do with blood. Sometimes it's precisely those connections that cause conflict to arise.
This story is about the changing of the seasons, right?
How very perceptive of you. You're right, of course. That's exactly what the scholars of Snezhnaya think the story represents. What's more, due to Winter Icely's hardiness and resistance to the cold, it's also considered to be a symbol of the Light Keepers.
Oh, the flower may fail.
The leaves will keep their promise. Paimon's heard that saying before.
It's a very old saying, and hardly anyone still uses it nowadays. I'm surprised you're even aware of it.
We're seasoned adventurers, which means we're... What was it again? Oh yeah! Well-traveled and well-read.
The Light Keepers. They're the ones who dress in black, right? Are they also hardy and resistant to the cold? But their clothes look so warm. If they really are so resistant, couldn't they wear a bit less?
You've got it all muddled up. What Linnea means is that, just like Winter Icely, the Light Keepers stand tall in the face of hardships as fierce as the icy wind.
Wonderful! Your interpretation is spot on. But let me ask, how did you arrive at that understanding?
Helga sent me a handbook, all the way from Fontaine. She told me about the language of flowers. Now all the flowers of Fontaine have their own secret meanings. I think if Winter Icely has a meaning, it must be something like... unbending. Or maybe, the courage to persevere until the end.
Well, someone's clearly learning to draw inferences. Well done! And Miko, you may have approached it from a very different angle, but your sense of logic is certainly interesting.
Ooh, Miss Linnea, what about Paimon and
Let's see if you two can answer this next one.
Ask away! No question's too hard for the traveler.
Such confidence! In that case, I'll ask you one of my hardest. Why do nocturnal blossoms come in both red and blue?
damn? Because roses are red, violets are blue.
Alright, so what's the answer? Nocturnal blossoms aren't the only things we've seen in Noctri that are red and blue.
Also, they're affected by the
Come to think of
Kibaki.
it, we've seen red and blue stuff all over the place. If you're asking about the one thing that stands out most about Noctri,
It must be the extraordinary power of Kibaki.
hey! Stop trying to explain everything away with the power of Kuvaki. There's no way the answer's gonna be as obvious as that.
You're correct!
Heh.
What? Seriously?
It's common knowledge for those of us who live in Notcry, but not so much for adventurers visiting from afar. So, in context, I suppose it could be considered a tricky problem? But you weren't fooled by the question at all. It looks like you're on the path to becoming a real stellar adventurer. Alright, that's it for today. All the students who answered a question can have a sugar sculpture!
Huh? Wait a second! Don't tell Paimon that she's the only one who doesn't get any candy! If Paimon had known, she'd have answered more questions! Even if she'd have probably gotten them all wrong.
Don't worry, don't worry. You'll get yours too. You and the Traveler are a team, just like Lumi and me.
Isn't that wonderful, Paimon?
Well, Miss Linnea really is the best teacher ever!
Crystal that reflects rainbow-colored light is common but high-quality fortune material. Oh good, I can do everything. Oh, why is it so far? Linnea quickly makes the necessary preparations for investigation. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it anymore. It's just repetitive. It's probably gonna be like the start of every investigation. Oops. Seems to be something nearby worth examining. Linnea will take notes of our version. So I do need to use her. Linnea can take an aim shot at specific balls to summon Lumi, but bringing your fish at the mineral was a correct roll. Ooh, that's cool. So that's how it works. Rainbow drop crystals have been discovered at the eastern tip of Hissy Island. No magical crystal chunks have been found alongside them. However, perhaps due to the ley line activity in this area. I can accept all. Actually, no, I want to accept them one at a time after this. Nope, that's not it. Pineapple, a gem formed from resin, glows with vivid radiant hues. I think he just collected it. Oh. Strange, why there's so many walls here? The pine number have here something to do with it. An old site has been discovered at Dreadshit Fire. Pine Amber can be found here. It's possible that the leyline activity at this location what has brought the previously buried Pine Amber to the surface. Moonfall Silver crystal as pure and flawless as moonlight is a highly prized crafting material. In the middle of Masha Town? Damn, Colin, are you leaving random shit around? It seems like it's not starting yet. Wait for a while. The appreciation event finally begins. Whoa. Where and how the hell did you get that menu? If you've ever been captivated by the iridescent glow of Moonfall Silver, join us and become a member of the Moonfall Silver Appreciation Society. Damn! Are they all wet? Dorota, what are you doing here? You couldn't have come at a better time, Linnea. I was just telling everyone about the wonders of Moonfall Silver. Oh, Moonfall Silver, Moonfall Silver. Is there any gem more perfect than the sublunary sphere? Look, its flawless form, its smooth rounded texture, and the iridescent white paired with unrivaled elemental effect. Ah, it's not a perfect sphere, that's interesting. In my eyes, only the moon in the sky can compare to you. Yeah, Moonfall Silver is a beautiful ore. I've collected a few samples myself. See, I knew you understand. But still, no one understands Moonfall Silver better than I do. Even if you're an advisor to the Adventurers Guild, I'm not giving out first place that easily, okay? Right, and since you're usually the one teaching adventurers, how about I test you for a change? I have 3 pieces of Moonfall Silver here. Sadly, 2 of them have minor flaws. The last one though, that's my prized treasure. The Moonfall Silver among Moonfall Silvers. Can you tell which one is the most perfect? Let me see. I didn't even get a good look. They all look the same to me. The one on the left, yes. What does Louis do? Let me think again. The one in the middle? Louis seems to like this one. How about the one on the right? What is Louis doing? That's so cute! Oh, that was adorable. Alright, middle one then. I'll go with this one. Ah, you feel it too, don't you? That irresistible pull that only something truly perfect can have. Linnea ends up taking part in Dorota's Moonfall Silver Appreciation event and had a really lovely time. Wow, didn't expect anyone to be so enthusiastic. It's a shame moments like these never seem to last. Alright, time to pack up and head back. Let me help you. Oh, that'd be nice. Thanks. I think the Moonfall's 24. Select Moonfall Silver. Phew, didn't miss it, right? Nope, everything's just right. I saw you making those fun patterns on the ground. Moonfall Silver. Yeah, it took quite a bit of effort, but I think it really helped spark everyone's love for the for silver. Speaking of which, I heard there's a folk tale from that. It's about a girl who originally lived among the stars. When she fell to the earth, she left huge drawings on the ground in an effort to return to the sky. In the end, her father, the sun up in the heavens, saw her request and brought her back. Maybe he see the pattern in me and become a fan of Moonfall Silver too. Haha, if that's the case, then I'd be the ultimate Moonfall Silver ambassador. Compared to that, I'm still more worried about getting noticed by birds from the world. You know, crows and all, they like shiny things too. True, and besides crows, we also got to watch out for sniffle moles and weasel thieves on the ground. And Lumi too. Haha, right, and Lumi too. Yahoo! Anyway, thanks for helping out earlier, even though this is just a small portion of my collection. Here, take them. Consider it a gift for Lumi. Heh, today's a really lucky day, isn't it? Yahoo! Well, good for you. Dorota from the Adventurers Guild was hosting a Moonfall Silver Appreciation Hackathon to draw for enthusiasts. Go check out your time. A type of small rock that is commonly found in coastal areas is unique shape and inspired many legends. She's still here. They were crafted into artisanal pieces. Wouldn't they be more for him? Oh, back to the Frostmourne Enclave. That's a big beach. Quite a few icy pebbles around here. I should collect some of them. So look. 15! These are unconsidered specialties. Is that all? Should I go say hello first? Maybe to another one. Let's see. During my years at sea, I once heard a call come from nowhere. The others didn't react at all, but I was captivated almost instantly. It must have been a voice from another world. I've heard it too. Only later did I realize that call carried with it every dream that never moved to the far shore. You may even call it a gathering of regrets. You should bring an icy pebble with you. Look through the hole in the center and you'll see who's been calling out to you. Back then, I was still a hot-headed young fool. Even danger looked like an opportunity, so I charged straight in without second thought. They say the hole at the center of the icy pebble is a gateway to another world. How exactly are you supposed to cross through it? And after that, the sea and its raging winds took everything from me. My wealth, my honor, and even my family. That's why I'm not having the same conversation. Adventurers driven by ambition and desire never end. Ah, it's stuck. Help me get them off. And next time, try not to do that again, okay? Linnea, what brings you back here? I've been collecting icy pebbles nearby. I saw you chatting and thought I'd come say hello. Oh, maybe you could really use an icy pebble to open a gateway to another world, Linnea. If anyone could pull it off, it would be you. Even I can't do that. Didn't I tell you before? That's just a folktale people stitched together. There's no solid evidence behind it. Ugh, looks like this isn't going to work. Oh, so you were listening. No, I'm not the person I used to be. These days I'm content with what I have and want nothing else. What a pity. Can you help me collect icy pebbles too, Linnea? That'd be great. All needs help with the materials were soon collected. Oh, so I didn't need to collect everything. Damn. The icy pebbles scattered along the western beaches of TC Isles are considered superior to those from other places. The legends involving those stones almost always feature members of the Frostmourne Scions for some reason. Stretch of Seas, a final resting place for wanderers like should head to Molly Valley to find Grandpa Molly and the others later. I should go do my dailies as well.
Wow! Speranza's busy today. What's everyone chatting about? We're trying to decide what the most beautiful rock in Nodcry is. My vote goes to Moonfall Silver.
Since Aoni's not here, I'll go for Icy Pebbles on her behalf.
Then I nominate Rainbow Drop Crystals. They come in loads of colors, and you can even make weapons with them. They're way more useful than Moonfall Silver and Icy Pebbles.
What you deciding on the most beautiful rock?
Well, I don't think a rock that just looks good but doesn't do anything can really be considered beautiful.
Actually, Moonfall Silver has quite a few uses too. Although they're certainly not as common in daily life as those of Rainbow Drop Crystals. As it happens, during my investigation, I came across some interesting stories about clothes woven from Moonfall Silver.
Huh? No way! You can weave clothes out of rocks?
So you find it hard to believe too? Well then, you'd best sit up straight and listen close.
Clothes made of Moonfall Silver? Oh, Paimon's super curious too. Come on, Traveler. Let's stick around to hear this.
Once upon a time, there was a Fey governor in Nodcry who was obsessed with rare trinkets and had a passion for dressing up. This governor's advisors worked day and night, desperately struggling to find new and exotic clothes for their master. Then one day, a young tailor dressed in black came calling. He claimed to have inherited the mysterious techniques of the Golden Realm, and that he could spin crystals that glow like the silver moon into thread for weaving clothes. The governor was overjoyed. He promised to pay the young man handsomely if he would stay and make him clothes. The young tailor requested a vast quantity of Moonfall Silver be delivered to his workshop, and demanded that no one disturb him while he worked. Naturally,
This
the
sounds like
governor
the
agreed. When the scheduled time
Village
arrived,
of the
the
Sword.
governor found the workshop completely empty, with neither Moonfall Silver nor any clothing to be seen. Having eagerly anticipated his new clothes, he hurriedly asked, "Where did all the Moonfall Silver go? And where are the clothes you promised?" The young tailor raised his hands, and, as if he were shaking out a piece of fabric,
The Empress
said,
new clothes.
"See? I took the Moonfall Silver you sent me and wove it into this gown, as pure as moonlight itself. Too pure, in fact, for a fool or an unremarkable man to even perceive."
Yep,
The
Empress new
governor asked his
clothes.
advisor how the gown appeared to him, to which the advisor responded by saying it was the most magnificent gown he had ever seen, just like real moonlight woven and given form. The governor could not see a thing, but unwilling to admit he was either a fool or unremarkable, he did as the tailor bade and put on the moonlight gown. To show off his extraordinary new gown, the governor decided to parade it and himself along the busiest street in town. But as he did so, he heard a child with a conch in his belt shout out,
The governor isn't wearing any clothes!
"It seems like our Miko has guessed how this story ends."
The tailor was a cheat. There are people like that in Nasha Town too. I heard about this one lady from Sumero who schemed a whole bunch of folks.
What happened to the Moonfall Silver?
Good question. According to the story, the young tailor was none other than Reed Miller in disguise. He traded the Moonfall silver he took from the governor for Mora and gave it to the poor townsfolk. While the governor was parading himself through town, Reed Miller was enjoying the show from a nearby rooftop.
He really got around, huh? I've already lost count of the number of stories he's popped up in.
But if he was lying about the whole thing, then doesn't that mean there were never any clothes made from Moonfall silver to begin with?
I believe there were, but the art of weaving them has been lost. But the only evidence now surviving in folk stories. The tale of the fisherman and the beast also mentions a moonlight gown. But Nico and Maisie are still too young for that one, so I'm afraid it'll have to wait.
Huh? No fair.
Huh. You sure know a lot of weird and wonderful stories, Miss Linnea.
I have a lot of travel knowledge to share too.
Indeed! I'm sure you've noticed by now. The world is so vast, with so many secrets yet to discover. Even the things we think we know may well have unfamiliar backstories, like Moonfall Silver. The same goes for Rainbow Drop crystals, in fact. Each region of Teyvat has its own unique minerals, and just like people from different nations have different customs, rocks from different places have their own distinct characteristics too. If you have the patience to listen, you may discover that even silent crystals begin to talk, sharing the stories they have etched into their memories. And not just minerals. Life forms, both ancient and new, are beautiful and unique. This world is filled with stories and mysteries of all shapes and sizes. In the instant when a mystery is touched by the light of understanding, countless new possibilities reveal themselves, and the whole world opens up! Sorry, I'm getting a little carried away.
Linnea gets like this when she's talking about things she's interested in.
If we ask Miss Linnea what the most beautiful rock in Nogcry is, she's certain to say, "Every rock is beautiful in its own way."
So it's probably better if we ask you two to cast your votes.
The most beautiful rock. What do you think, Traveler?
I mean, just from a purely aesthetic standpoint, Lumi's hat.
Well, Paimon guesses it does look a bit like a rock. And it sure is pretty.
What about you, Linnea? If you had to choose only one rock that was the most beautiful.
How about we end today's lecture here?
Running away.
Whoa. Miss Linnea's trying to dodge the question.
Oh.
Check Badger investigation. The Badger species with long, stylish capes and excellent hunting skills. Well, it isn't getting a lot more. Found it. The traces of electro opens. The unit can take an aim shot at specific animals to release a special event. They can capture the essence of these little creatures before using this essence to manifest the animal's physical form again. Additionally, the net can only be used for a limited number of times each week. Oh, is this the capture net that I could get in Azuma? It became a skill for me as well? That means a lot of powers. Under the electro force any other adverse effects, for now I'll bring it back to zero. There have been rumored sightings of a purple chick badger around Thunderclap Reef. As the quote, the chick badger can change in color from the appearance of the Baki. Perhaps this particular creature in question has undergone change as a result of the unusual systems. We mess that up. Ocean investigation. A freshwater amphibian that spits out pearls. It is found mostly where the water is clear. Ooh. Linnea quickly makes the necessary conclusions. There you are. What do you have the name Golden Lotion E? Color puts ordinary lotions to shade. Never else on the capture. This is fun. No. A golden lobe, even more brilliantly golden than usual, has a spot that avoids the outlook. Given that this species is native to the maybe it was released here by someone. Capybara investigation. This herbal wall which draws by the water is famous for its small temple. Actually, some pie. I want you more than once. Keep your eyes open. This is premium stock, personally requested by Kai's international grad. And you just let it go? Have you been soft on me? Why? Did you suddenly go unconscious or what? Boss, listen, it's really not my fault. Those Hilitrolls are using that as an excuse. Keep this up and you'll make a joke about Treasure Hoarder brand. I couldn't handle the boss, I really couldn't. The blue one and his green friend hit harder than those agents. These two, they're definitely smugglers. Who's there? Easy, not yet. What's this? A rare find. Hey, you can handle a little more, yeah? This looks solid enough. Let's swap it there and call it a day. Yes, boss. You have the nerve to go after Lumi now? You're the reason the treasure hoarder's reputation is in the gutters. Reputation? The treasure hoarders have a what now? Stop wasting your breath on her. You should count yourself lucky that it was me you ran into and not Grandma Hajetta. He fled in a panic. Tisk, pathetic. The smuggled capybara isn't here, but there's something to do with the rituals. Let's see if we can find any clues nearby. Wow, so the silver capybara really exists. Wait, why is it in the pond? They gonna cook it?
Yeah.
Shine like a gemstone! Okay, that hurts.
Insulation channel.
Settle down.
Man, this is a lot of reactions. It really is a silver capybara. No dye, no trick of the light. This is so incredibly rare. Absolutely astonishing. I searched all over Netherlands and never managed to find one. Turns out it was snatched by smugglers. But it doesn't seem hurt. Hehe, silver capybara. Never imagined I get to see one with my own eyes. Let me just... Oh, let me feel it for a moment. See if this silver one feels any different from the ordinary ones. Ouch, it's burning hot. Ah, I almost forgot, you're still in the pot. Maybe that you don't use the napkin's liquid phlogiston so this temperature barely phases you? Anyway, you're coming back with me for now. Do I just capture it? I better let people in the other seats slow on before sending it back. Special capture. According to intel from the flagship, the smuggling syndicate has been poaching rare-colored capybaras in Netherlands and then trafficking them to Schneider. Speaking of rare-colored capybaras, might this Frostfin Bill investigation, a massive marine mammal that is very friendly towards humans. Oh, that's so far. Hang on, give me just a few seconds. I wonder if I go by that guy's place. Is that the ending?
Silence.
Defensive mode
Ooh, that's a lot of R's. I'm gonna leave Winnie in my means. Sorry, Linnea, just one. Dang, this range is big. That's good to know.
I'm all out of nuts. Better call it a week.
Oh, okay. How many animals did I capture? Looks like today's our lucky day. So long haven't even spotted a single ordinary crosswind wheel. Maybe you should call it a day and head back. There'll be other chances. But you're only back for a short while before you leave for other places again, right? Let's wait a bit longer then. Wait, Helka, is that you? Linnea, yes, I'm back, but my archive isn't quite complete yet, so our showdown will have to wait. Oh, so the trip was fruitful then. I haven't been idle either, and I've added quite a bit to my own records. Did you come to see a Frostwind whale too? Yes, I heard it was only discovered recently. Considering its size, I suspect environmental changes caused a shift in its skin color. With the concentration of Kubaki in the area, for example. It's a shame, but we probably won't see it today. We waited for so long and we've got nothing to show for it. Linnea, back me up here. Let's just call it a day and head back. Nice. I'm fine. I feel better than usual since I woke up this morning. Let's wait a little longer. I heard that anyone who sees the Frostwind will have their wish come true. So, it's supposed to bring good luck, right? I hope you can take the luck it brings with you on your next gym, Helka. But, let's wait together then. Linnea, don't worry, I have a feeling you're going to see that Frostwind whale today. You know how it is, Helka. My instincts are always right. Alright, then we'll wait a little longer. But just a little, okay? A while later. Look! Wow, it jumps so high! I wish I could swim that fast too. Swimming with them must be so much fun. Let's just jump in now. Hey, that's too dangerous. Jeez, nothing's changed while I was away. They're still as reckless as ever. What? Don't you want to play with them too? They're having so much fun. But if your clothes get wet, you might catch a cold. Why not stay on shore and use the camera to capture them having fun? Makes sense. Then I'll borrow Helka's camera for a bit. Is that not the perfect moment? That was a great shot. Feeling satisfied now? Whether the legend's true or not, I hope that wherever you go, Helka, luck will see you through any danger and bring you back to Speranza, safe and sound. Thanks. Shall we head back then? Thanks so much, Linnea. See you at Speranza. See you there. It is said that a pink frostwind whale has been spotted in the waters northwest of Lampo Arms. According to local legend, anyone lucky enough to see a pink frostwind whale leap out of the water will have their wishes granted. What special lecture? There's no one around.
As shiny as Mora, the Golden Loach King of the Lochi world.
Mora? That's Mora?
And did Paimon just hear someone say something about gold?
Damn, yeah.
You sure did! I discovered this uniquely colored golden loach while exploring up north. It was the only one in the area with such a distinctive color. It's thriving now, and I've had a doctor who knows about animals take a look. The color doesn't seem to be caused by anything pathological.
Then why does it look so different?
It could be any number of things. Habitat, environment, the characteristics of the water it lives in, climate, even its diet. But if you're asking me to pin it down to one specific reason, I'm afraid I just don't know.
And not knowing doesn't bother you?
Why would it? It's such a rare phenomenon, I'm incredibly lucky just to have witnessed it. being able to document my discovery, draw inferences, and make conjectures is more than enough for me.
It's just like a pink frostfin whale. They say, if you get the chance to see a pink frostfin whale, your wishes will come true. But they're super duper rare. Even so, we saw one once, when we were with Linnea. I think it was because she brought us good luck. Wow! We should go look for one too! Oh, Paimon has so many wishes! Which one should the whale grant first?
Different colors really give them mystical powers.
It's probably just wishful thinking.
So, pink whales don't have mystical powers?
Well, there are some examples of some creatures with special colors possessing unique abilities. But the frostfin whale we saw probably wasn't one of them. If people were just making wishes, that would be one thing. I'm just worried someone might hurt it because they believe those fanciful stories.
Huh? Would people really do that? I know this one. Katya told me that some really nasty treasure hunters hunt animals with unusual colors to sell them to collectors.
That's right. There was a time when animals from Natland were highly prized on the black market. Live specimens in particular. But bones and furs would also fetch a high price. Some merchants looking to sell their smuggled goods at inflated prices would even go so far as to process and alter them, packaging them as some kind of fantasy product before selling them to customers. There was a case I heard where poachers removed the feet from cuckoosaurs to
Oof.
make them more aesthetically pleasing and easier to transport.
Oof.
Collectors who'd never seen a cuckoosaurus before actually thought they were naturally legless, spending their entire lives soaring through the sky, living off wind and dew, like some kind of marvel of nature. Their reckless pursuit of the exotic only fueled the poachers' wickedness. They created a whole smuggling network born from greed and deceit, causing untold harm and suffering. In a sea of evil deeds, even a relatively minor act, such as dyeing a creature to change its color, is still wrong.
So, should we give that silver capybara a bath? Was it also dyed this color by nasty poachers?
I don't think that'll be necessary. When I found it, it was taking a soak in a hilly churl's cooking pot. Maybe it thought it was a hot spring? There can't be that many born with fur like that. It's probably why the smugglers took it.
Paimon can totally imagine what it must have looked like in that cooking pot.
Right? Despite its unique color, it still has the same nature and temperament as other capybaras.
Come to think of it, we caught a white weasel thief once before, too.
The Mora thief! What happened to it in the end?
We let it go. Hopefully it's learned its lesson and won't go near any more Fatui research facilities. Unlike our capybara friend, its change in color must be an acquired trait. Perhaps a result of being exposed to such high concentrations of Kuvaki.
That makes sense. When Paimon thinks about it like that, it seems being unique isn't always a good thing. Just thinking about how some creatures might suffer because they're different, or that the only reason they're different is that something bad happened to make them that way.
It might sound a little selfish, but if Lumi wasn't such a special little Jack Frost, we might never have become partners to begin with.
It doesn't seem to mind.
So, it's not always a bad thing either?
If being different brought the two of you together, then of course it's a good thing.
I remember Helka mentioning a saying from Layaway in one of her letters. Something about blessings and misfortune.
Every misfortune conceals a blessing, and every blessing hides misfortune.
That's the one. By the way, Miss Linnea, you're being awfully quiet. Where's all that teacher energy gone?
I never thought I'd see the day when you'd be calling me out, Nico.
Well, you were once part of the Conch King too, Miss Linnea. Ugh. Anyway, why don't we just drop all this deep stuff for today? And you can tell us about the Volcodlock. Are they really that strong? How do they compare to Snegovic and Leshy?
There are many fascinating stories about the Volkodlok that I could tell you. But they'll have to wait for next time.
Ugh, not next time again. All right, but you'd better remember.
Yay, all done.
Hey, I just realized something. You all went to see that Frostfin whale without me.
You were the one who overslept.
Huh? In that case, make sure to wake me up next time.
Sorry for making you sit through that.
Don't be idle. Quite a few things today too.
Seriously? That's wonderful!
Okay, so that's every single Nook Pry quest done for now, as far as I can tell. Achievements? Nope. Let me just run off my days. Alright, so first one is there. Hey, wait, not that. Did I not pick that off? Yeah, I just have to pick it off. Alright. Maybe it's. Why is this one not picked off? Yeah, I definitely have done that. This didn't sink in properly.
Bow your head.
Installation chamber. Forest, protect.
Pick the wrong test subject.
Capabilities, and then I will end this room. Then I'll probably take a short break and I'll come back in and do some Xenos. Because I just want to, since I already mostly up play on that one, so I just want to see kind of play with that. So if I'm not yeah, Zenless ends faster. Alright. Oh, sorry, this is the long metal way.
Defensive mode engaged.
Settle down.
Cleanup sequence. Forest, protect.
Silence.
Sweet.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Defensive mode.
Settle down.
Cleanup sequence.
Sure, there's clean uniforms.
Add Thank you for Add
Let the mighty be humble.
Leave this one. Forest, protect us.
is this again? That's all. It's gonna be so funny. Alright, well, with that, I'm gonna end my stream for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna take a short break and then I'll try and hop into Xander's later. See you all next time.